Just left Sumerian Brewery. Had a lot of fun. They didn't give me any grief about staying in the PetSmart parking lot 2 nights ago or at the same spot I parked last night for the event at Sumerian Brewery. FPV Racing Seattle hosted it. It was a lot of fun, a lot of people. Didn't really know anybody very well, so kind of felt a little out of place, so I sat mostly in the bar and watched the Seahawks game. But I flew 3 packs, and it was pretty fun, and when it's a race, not just a fun fly, I'm sure that it would be more conducive to talking to people and easier and getting to know them better. I don't know about this hill at all. I remember coming down it, but I want to try it. I'm just going to stay in second the whole time because I remember it's steep. Doing 25 in second, and I'm good enough with that on a 35-mile-an-hour road. It's this steep. Going up at 25, it's not even struggling in second. I just don't feel like pushing it any harder. This is plenty fast for a 34-foot RV. I didn't want to drive in the rain or dark before, like I keep saying, but I'm totally cool with driving in the rain now. At least not towing. I was going to take my car everywhere, but I don't think I'm going to on these short trips. I got my skateboard and I can maneuver this anywhere. So it's not really necessary unless I'm going to be gone for a few days or going for a trip with another agenda. There's a Mary Jane shop. That's the name of it, Mary Jane. Not far from here. We're going to check that out because it's kind of on the way. Let's see if we can get around this bus real quick before he takes up the corner I need to cut. Put her back in drive now. About 1.4 miles to the 420 shop, so I'll just keep you on until then. Looks like it's cloudy but sunny for the next week, all but Wednesday, so hopefully we'll take some more trips. Maybe go see Gordon in Bremerton. Figured I'd hear from my buddy Brian Smelser while I was up here. He's got that kids STEM program, and I had all my stuff. I was going to donate some stuff, but apparently he was busy because he didn't respond. But that's okay. My cousin came and visited me, which was awesome. My brother was my favorite growing up, so she kind of became by default when he passed. He died in a dirt biking accident in Moses Lake, Moses Lake, yeah. Long time ago, so it was really great to see her. Turns out her and my Aunt Gloria live about a mile apart, and she's only 5 minutes from Sumerian Brewery. My buddy Bryant's in Linwood, which I don't think is but a few minutes away too, from Woodinville. So I'll be back up. Trying to rebuild the bankroll. It's hard not working, but I have my unemployment coming in, and I haven't had to touch any of my unemployment yet. I've only had to do small repairs and normal upkeep besides my teeth since I got done with the RV. The last 5 crowns, the final crowns, are going in tomorrow. I've had the temporaries in until now. So that's going to be great because the top 3 is actually a bridge and they keep falling out. But point being, I think I'll stay here till I collect all of my unemployment, so that's most of winter. But that'll be like $7,000 if I don't touch it. And I'm hoping to sell drones here and there and live cheap to not touch it. probably about 2 or 3 more months. But if I can do that, I'll feel comfortable splitting with the $7,000 bankroll. So I'll go at least for part of the year on some trips, and then come back and drop it off before the World Series. Or my parents use it when it's nice in Washington in the summer, and I'll stay with Michelle Chester down in Vegas for the World Series. I don't really want to live in an RV at the World Series. It's too much work keeping the ACs going 24 hours a day and all that crap. So we're about a quarter mile away from where we're going for the first stop, and then we're gonna head home. We'll hit the post office on the way. I want to dump the tank just so it's empty when I get home, but they say not to. You need to let it get fairly full. Otherwise, if you don't, the poop builds up in there. This is telling me to go different than I thought. It's telling me to make a whole big old square to Mary Jane. Now I'm confused. We're gonna try it, but oh, it looks like I might have missed the turn. So it's making me do some crazy stuff. All right, well, I'm gonna shut you off because I'm lost. I'm gonna go find this place. So Mary Jane's got to be right up here, and it looked on the maps from the satellite view like there was places to park for semi trucks. So that's why I chose this place to come to, and it's on my right. So there looks like the semi truck parking area, and it looks
the destination is on your
awfully
right.
full.
Mary Jane arrived.
Stop it. I don't think I'm gonna fit in here. Stop it, Ari. Stop it! Stay. Alright, I didn't know what to do. That was a terrible park job. Okay, so that weed store had a shake for 95, tiny chunk nublets that weren't very good for 100, and the next price level up was 220. So I can get really good stuff for 150, and decent full buds for 150 and 100 respectively. So I'm just gonna go to the place by my house. Sometimes they have really good for 100. They always have real good for 150. So I'll just do that. But we're on the road. It says 59 minutes, 45 miles. And it is now 9:28. So if we get there by 11, that's an hour and a half. I think that's good. I do want to stop at the post office in Sumner. I can't imagine that it's busy. then I feel like the back row, if I remember right, I can park this big RV there. Got to mail off some F80 2200s and some Umagod motors. And then I also have to ship off 12 TBS things. It's a full-size Crossfire that has bad range, just for being wore out and beat up, I think. Module, and then 2 Micro V2 RXs, 1 Nano RX, and 8 Unifies of different varying kinds. This is kind of a weird off-camber downhill turn with some sketch traffic coming. I'm just going to get into this turn lane.
Stay in the left 2 lanes.
Let's see where that truck's at.
In 1 mile, take a slight left turn to merge onto I-45 toward Bellevue.
He didn't like me getting up. He couldn't go behind me. He had to floor it down the hill in his big old truck. I stayed in the turn lane. He waited for him to pass me. He didn't. All right, we'll check back in later. Okay, so this is the town of Auburn or Kent, Covington, whatever area, but I call it Auburn. My junior college was right up a couple miles up on the left here, or community college in Washington, they call them, but it's Green River Community College. But the RV is running so good that I want to know if it will make it to Tiger Summit. This is the hill by my house that I always go out of my way to avoid. It's running good and I'm not towing, so I want to know how it does under ideal conditions. I call this ideal conditions because it's not cold or it's not hot out, it's not raining, so there's nothing, and I'm not towing, so there's nothing to really stress the vehicle more than the hill. So we'll see how she does. This is the start of it, and it's pretty long until you get to the top. And I think I'm going to have to go all the way down the other side to find a place to turn around. But we'll see. So far I'm maintaining about 50. I don't think I'll be able to do that long without making it get warmer. But I don't plan to. 35, if I can stay 35 under where I'm good. There's some spots I wouldn't be surprised if I hit 25 though, to be honest. She's having no problem maintaining about 49. Back in the day, she'd already be overheating. Alright, I'm going to check back in and get back to the next steep part. I believe it says 4 miles to the turnaround, so this must be approaching the bad hill. Now going through Oregon, southern Oregon and northern California, there's some really bad hills. There's some real bad hills over down by southern Idaho. And then there's this hill followed by Snoqualmie Pass, and it's pretty extreme. I'm not going to go over Snoqualmie, I've done that 2 or 3 times, and it's long, you just have to go real slow. But this is the one that I've always avoided. Snoqualmie's kind of unavoidable, really. We shall see. I'll keep you guys on until I get to the turnaround. Memory serves correct, there's some pretty low one-lane stuff. I got the window open, so I rub against that wall there, so you can really hear the exhaust leak out that side. We're cruising at 60, 59. I believe it's the truck lane, you might as well stay in here. Nice being in the RV last night. I had 3 beers for 7 hours, my cousin pointed out, but I was pretty hammered. Those last 2 got me. And I was able to sit and watch some Roadkill and Motor Trend and my TV. Made myself some mac and cheese. Charged up everything. It's quite nice. I'm really seeing the benefits of it. Doesn't matter where it's parked, it's home. bother me. Wouldn't be surprised if we see a little snow at the top of the summit. Probably won't, but it's possible. So I didn't really, normally I don't come to this spot, I just go through it. So I just typed in Tiger Summit. It says it's 2 miles to the turn, but that doesn't sound good to me. Seems like it should be farther, so maybe I'm going to the wrong spot. But if we hit I-90, sure. But if we can avoid that downhill side and turn right back, that'd be great. Speed limit's 60, and this guy's going 52. I don't get it. I don't feel like passing anybody. Although the semi's passing me. Yeah, this is definitely the wrong way. Just tell me to turn around right up here. I want to go up the hills. But it's an easy remedy. I just don't turn when it tells me to turn to my right. Looks like I got some water on my backup camera. It's kind of blurry. Still totally usable, but I have it tilted down, but it is on the far rear of the RV, so it's probably got to splash it. Yeah, this is where I was going to turn. We haven't hit any of the hills. I think the hills are right now. They can't be more than 4 miles because that's Snoqualmie and that's Fremont that we're trying to go. So. Sorry, I got John earlier than I needed to. Here we go. This is the test. We are not hot at all. We're like 30% on the gauge. Third gear, 55 at the moment. I'm slowing down because there's a semi. I don't see traffic. I'm probably sleeping. There's no traffic. So I'm gonna get over. See if I can just pass this guy. He looks awfully slow. I'm doing 40 right now with no issues. Oh yeah, I guess that's pretty forward right now to be 40 to 35. Maybe I shouldn't have got over past this semi. We'll get over him and slow down a little bit. Alright, we're doing 40 and third. Pretty hard on the throttle. Not getting hot yet. I don't really like to go into second until under 35. So as long as we hit this speed, I'm gonna let it work. At about 39. Warmed up a little bit, but it hasn't even got the half on the gauge. This is the true test area that I've been looking for. If it passes this, the next test will be with the car, and the final one will be with the car in the summer. And I know I'll have to go 25 the whole way up to then, but that would be fine. Right now I'm maintaining 40 without any struggle. Actually accelerating slightly. If it wasn't raining, I'd go on a little farther to Snoqualmie and hit some spots. Some long range that I've tested my quads. But I need to freshen up the conformal coating. They haven't conformal coated since I was here last year. Lots of the McLaren parts changed and stuff. We're going 46 now. Race speed. And it's only 55. Still, it's way steeper than it looks. about 49% on the heat gauge. This is Tiger Summit, so elevation 1,377 feet, which isn't high, but we were at sea level when we started. I think we're going to take this next turn. I don't know what's going on here. Maybe we're not. We'll just keep going to the next thing. I don't feel like dealing with that because I don't know if there's a... I don't know what I'm doing here. Maybe I will turn around. That was the summit and I don't need any of that traffic. Awesome. Well, we'll go back down the hill now. This semi just took off the road. Dude, this trail could be fun. But we're just gonna go home now. Went up the hill. We might be at 51% right now, but that's the steep hill we stopped. It's getting no flow now. Probably only 50% though. This is a 2-lane. Alright, after this car we're going. It's a 2-lane. A little aggressive getting back on, but I don't want to slow traffic down. Alright, looking good so far. Alright, don't stay over there. Certainly going to cool down now. We're at 45, but we're hitting the downhill side of this, so I don't think I'm going to go any faster. Try to avoid using the brakes and just let the weight slow it down as much as possible. So we did hit about 51%, but it's already starting to cool down, which is all fine because I was going pretty fast the whole time up that hill. At least as fast as I'm going down now right now. Always within 10-15 miles an hour of the speed limit, which is great on a hill like that. And the cooling is getting way cooler just instantly. So far we're not holding anybody up behind us. Just hitting the brakes for the first time. Now people start riding my ass, so I'm not going to worry about ever giving it any gas downhill. Again, so I'm going to push the brakes around this corner again. Alright, well nothing interesting about this, unless I crash. Well, we hit the post office on the way back. That was nice. Had a bunch of stuff to mail. I sold a set of 1408 3800 kV Sunny Skies. I sold some F80 2200s. I sold some Umagog 2150 kVs. And then I shipped that 12-piece repair order back to Team Black Sheep. It cost me $23.50 to send it in. I'm guessing a pretty similar number to get it back, so if I can get a full-size Crossfire, 3 race VTXs, 5 full-power VTXs, 2 micro RXs, and a nano RX, all 12 for about 50 bucks in shipping, maybe a few dollars in repair parts, that would sure be fabulous. Now we're gonna go hit the normal grass shop up by my place called Mr. Bill's. It's a little out of the way, it's the opposite direction, but oh well. And after that, we'll hit gas and then call it a day. I actually didn't want to turn right here, but it said you had to turn right only, even though it didn't look like there was any reason for that. But there was a cop in the post office right behind me about to come out anyway, so always good to do the right thing, but especially when you know there's a cop there, so you don't get in trouble. I know that's bad to say, but I admit I would have turned left there because there's absolutely no reason to be right turn only right now. You guys were sitting there when I pulled out. Anyway, so far so good. We're up Tiger Summit. I'm gonna have to stop doubting it because it works too well. This is my hometown. This bicycle shop was a meat packing place, and that dairy freeze have always been there. You might have to go down there. I like those old skinny funny burgers, and I bet that's just like one of those. This is my high school here. One of 2 people ever in the history of the school to letter in 4 different sports, because there's only 3 seasons. But the irony in that is I got cut from basketball one year, my first year of high school. That's why I wrestled. And then my buddy Brian got hurt at the 175 weight limit. I was only 137 pounds, but I was 6'4". So clumsy, that's why I got cut from basketball. And you got 6 points for making all the practices, and I never wanted to go home, so I never missed a practice. Plus you got 6 points for a pin. Well, my first match, why they had me jump up and wait to cover for him, is the other team had nobody at that weight class either. So I got an automatic win by default because they had no one to wrestle me. So I got 6 points for that pin, technically, and I got 6 points for going to all the practices, which got me my varsity letter. So it was kind of a fluke, but my buddy Bill Nutter, the same year that I did it, got his 4th letter, and I don't remember what his 4th sport was. Maybe he did basketball or baseball one year or something. But either way, the 2 of us did the same year, and that school's been around, I think, since the early 1900s. So in like 100 years, only 2 of us ever. So that's pretty cool, even though it's not really as cool as it sounds. It'd be cooler if I had chose not to play one sport one year, so I could get that letter and earn it properly before. But hey, it is what it is. Sometimes you run good, sometimes you run bad, and I was a run good. But I got beat up pretty bad, and almost 40 pounds heavier than me these guys were. I was 6'4", 137 in 9th grade. I was not developed. But alright, well, you saw my high school. That guy, Bill Nutter, that did it with me, he works at Aversano's, right there, pizza restaurant, and he's worked there since high school or just after high school. I don't know if during high school he started or not. I'm definitely gonna have to come say hi to him. Alright, running errands with an RV is done. Probably shouldn't do it, but it's nice to know it's nimble enough and maneuverable enough that I can. Went to the post office, went to 2 weed shops, went to the gas station, to a hair cutting place because it said it had a huge red open sign on the outside. Huge red flashing light sign. And get there, it says closed on Mondays. But heading home, everything went smooth and great. Got a full tank of gas. We only got 4.89 miles to the gallon on this trip, not even towing. But I ran my generator for at least 6 or 7 hours, maybe longer last night, and 2 or 3 hours in the morning. Because as you can see, my solar's not doing squat in this kind of weather. So I think my Uncle Ed was right. It's really hard on your gas if you do extended period of time with the generator running. That was over an 18-gallon test. It took me down to less than 5 gallons. But I didn't even get 100 miles on 5 gallons. So 91 miles on 18.6 gallons. About 4.89 miles per gallon. But like I said, there was at least double-digit hours, at least 10 hours on that generator. Not to mention about 3 hours of driving, so. But anyway, we'll check back in when I park, and I'll upload this video. If you are. So here's our test. My freshwater tank works. The gray and the holding tanks don't. So I noticed that the guy in Idaho that left everything half done had one of these not hooked up. So hopefully I can do this fast and not get too wet. But you should be able to see these right here. I took one screw out to try to get the right size. And I'm hoping this will fix this one. This is my black water, my poop tank. My gray water is clearly hooked up. I don't know if you can see all that stuff right up here, but they're all hooked up. So there's something wrong there, but I did watch Class A Living channel on YouTube on how to change them. So I believe I will be able to do that. I think I got these in the wrong holes based on the length of the wires. So I'll move this one over here. And then we'll put this one in here. And we'll cross our fingers that these just needed to be hooked up. My shirt's getting wet, but I was too lazy to grab anything else to get wet to put below me. And it's dirty anyway. Those don't even hardly reach anymore. And then this piece of shit right here, that's how it's supposed to look. And this is what he did. It's terrible. But hopefully that fixed at least one of my water tanks. So the freshwater tank for the sinks and stuff works, and I didn't see those sensors anywhere. But those two tanks down below are definitely gray and black water, and neither were working. So the gray water, I think I got a problem with. Black water, we're about to find out. Well, it is empty, but I think it didn't fix it. So I think I need sensors on both of those.